Hey, look, it's Anthony
Look
Davis
who showed up.
joining us live.
What's happening?
How are you, man? Good seeing you.
Anthony Davis,
It's you.
the host. We're just laughing about this. You blow in the All-Star weekend and somebody else has said you get to just come in, enjoy it, get in and out of town, no
Right.
drama.
Yeah.
Now you got to host this thing.
Yeah.
How many ticket requests? How many ticket requests have you had?
Oh, tons. I mean, it happened though, but you can ask. You can ask, but tons though. But it's gonna be a fun weekend, exciting week, like you said, the host. So of course, I'm expecting other players and fans or whoever to come up and ask me about the city and everything like that. But one thing I will tell them, if you guys haven't been to Mardi Gras, go check it out.
Yeah.
It's definitely a fun experience.
It's this week, right?
It's going on right now.
28th,
So 28th. So it's gonna be fun.
You got some
experience.
beads for us?
Actually, I got my own bead with like my face on it and everything. It's pretty cool. I didn't know I had one. So but it's fun. It's fun.
What was going through your head when New Orleans became the replacement city for All-Star 2017? Did you think about what that would mean for the city and just for the fans in this?
Well, I remember in 2014 when I was at All-Star, they had me running around everywhere.
Right.
So when it said New Orleans, like, here you go again. That's the first thing I thought of. But, New Orleans is a great city. All the way down to food, the people, the culture. It's a great city. And I think that, anytime you have Mardi Gras, I mean, it's not where it's a big city where it's going to be this all the way over here. You got to drive 2 hours to get over here. Like, everything's right here. And it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun city. Of course, it's known as the party city. You can party all day. So, I mean, all of that, like I said, tied in with Mardi Gras, it's going to make it fun. So I was definitely excited when it was able to come, to New Orleans. And then that just triggered me more from a basketball standpoint to go out there and try to, represent the city and play my hardest during the season so I can, become an all-star to represent the city.
Yeah. All right, AD, we're getting questions from fans live here on Facebook. Dylan Taylor wants to know, where's the best place to eat in New Orleans besides your house?
Dylan, it's a lot of restaurants. I mean, you can't really go wrong with any restaurant here, to be honest.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Everything. And I'll tell you this, I fell in love with seafood. I didn't eat seafood before I got here. My dad's allergic to it, so I always just lied and said I was allergic. Like, I'm allergic. But when I actually tried it, it was like, there's no way I could be allergic to this. So it's like from shrimp to lobster, crab legs, everything. It's amazing. So, but you can't really go wrong with any place out here.
Mason Gap wants to know, is there going to be a Kentucky Wildcats reunion on Bourbon Street? And who gets the tab?
Probably. We're probably gonna give it to whoever the youngest, probably Carl, or Devin. They can split it up, But it's a lot of Kentucky guys here, so of course we're gonna sit down and chop it up for sure.
Yeah. Do you guys, before we get back to these Facebook Live questions, do you guys now going through that program with so many guys in the league? Do you get together in the summers, go back to Lexington at all, and play ball and just kind of get around each other?
Some guys do. I try to do it, but of course last year I couldn't do it last summer I couldn't do it because of the injury. But we try to go back, and go and compete with those guys. I mean, you get experience that you never, experienced before. And most colleges doesn't do that. And so I remember when I was there, when I first got there, it was the lockout year.
Right.
And we had KD, we had Rondo, I think DeMarcus came back. But we had, basically the whole Oklahoma City Thunder team when he was with the Thunder, come down and we, just hoop, and we were beating them. So I'm like, that's how I know we're going to be good, you know. And so, but just by doing that, knowing that we beat these guys who are in the NBA, we gave us more confidence that, if we doing this, then these college guys have no chance with us.
Here's a question from Terrell Bracken. When you had your big growth spurt in high school, how did you change your game to become more of a big man?
Yeah, well, when it happened in high school, I kind of stayed the same player. I'm bringing the ball up. I'm shooting every shot.
You went from 6'3" to
6'3" to 6'10", yeah.
Yeah.
So
in the course of how long?
2 months, summer.
Oh, wow.
Right in the summer. So when I got to college, it really when it hit me, like, man, I need to get in the post. We was practicing, and they threw me the ball in the post, and I tried to shoot like this hook for some reason, and it went over the backboard. Coach Cal stopped practice, said, "You guys threw the ball to Anthony Davis in the post one more time. We're all running." And I was like, "Oh." So I went to Coach Payne. It was like, I need to get my post game right. And so every day we just worked on jump hooks, worked on turnarounds, worked on defending the post, everything like that. So, that was the biggest change for me because I never really played in the post. Even when I grew, I always played on the perimeter.
But it clearly has given you a versatility that like most guys
sure.
don't have, right?
Yeah, for sure. I can go in the post or I can step out.
Yeah.
So now it's like pick your poison. But it was different for me at first. Playing with bigger guys, like, and this hurts, And so I think that's why I was always injured, like, But as you get used to it and start putting on more muscle and preparing yourself for that, it makes the game a lot easier. Yeah. And like you said, you're more versatile. And you can do more.
What's been the biggest adjustment you've had to make since you've been in the league? I mean, you talk about that growth spurt, which is crazy. I would love to see like a sequence of pictures over those 2 months. Yeah. But what's been the thing that you've had to adjust and improve upon once you've been in the league to catch up to where you are now?
And it's nothing physical. It's all mental. It was my mentality, and my leadership. I always came and just played. Like, I don't care who I'm playing against. It was just game of basketball. It wasn't about, well, I need to do this to help the team win, or I need to get guys involved. It wasn't nothing like that. We just play basketball. And so when I came in the league, and they were like, we need you to be the leader of the team, I had to change everything. And even to this day, I'm still learning how to be a leader, but the leadership role was definitely the biggest thing.
Last question. Brandon Jordan from Facebook says, how many points do you plan on dropping in the All-Star game? You gonna put a 50 up?
As many as possible. I mean, I'm trying to get the MVP, so how many that takes?
You have to wrestle Russ
like
for the basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
I like you
Russ,
admitting
Russ
it. Like, I'm trying to get the MVP.
I'm trying to get the MVP. So anytime I catch it, it's going up.
That's how you do it.
It's just a matter of making them.
That's how you do it in your town. Anthony Davis, appreciate you letting us come and hang out in your city for All-Star Weekend. We'll drop your name everywhere we go just to make sure we get in.
Hey, go ahead.
I already did.
You hear about it. It's just us.
Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
Anthony Davis came to our restaurant, but he's this little white guy.
Yeah, like half his size. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Anthony Davis, going to be one of the busiest men in town